In this video, I'm going to compare the new Samsung S10 Lite and Note 10 Lite, two new smartphone offerings from Samsung in the Lite category, and find out who is it for. Let's go. Hey guys, it's Rev the Unboxer. In this channel, I do unboxing of techs that I find useful while giving you the best tips and reviews to help you on your purchase decision. So if you're new here, please consider subscribing to my channel and help me grow in the community. So let's jump into the video. Let's start with the design. Well, as you can see from the front, both phones looks very similar, and that is because both phones are sharing the same 6.7-inch display and almost the same dimensions all around. However, the Note 10 Lite is a bit taller, slightly wider and thicker than the S10 Lite. Material-wise, it's using the same metal framing on the side, so build quality is good. And to keep the cost down, at the back of each phone, it's using a glass-thick material, which does not feel as premium, but it doesn't feel cheap either. When I look at it, it almost looks like glass, which is pretty decent. However, it is a fingerprint magnet and attracts dust easily, especially around the camera housing edges. On the display, both phones have great AMOLED panel, with the Note 10 Lite having a slightly thicker bezels all around, but the differences are negligible. Although some reviewers say that the S10 Lite has a better display, but personally I don't see the difference. There is also an in-display optical fingerprint scanner on both phones, which is decent, although I feel it's a bit slow in comparison to other competitions. On the camera is where you see the difference between both phones. On the back of the S10 Lite, we have a triple camera setup consists of a regular, wide angle, and a macro lens, with the main camera having an optical image stabilization. On the Note 10 Lite, we also have a triple camera setup, but with a zoom lens instead of a macro lens, along with a main and an ultra-wide lens. Both the primary and the zoom camera comes with an optical image stabilization. I'm not going into detail on the picture quality, but overall, both phones have great camera that takes photo with great dynamic range. And in some cases, it's indistinguishable from Samsung flagships. However, on the video end, the Note 10 Lite has the edge, with the support of 4K at 60 FPS recording, whilst the S10 Lite is stuck at only 4K at 30 FPS recording. Both camera has OIS video recording with an option for super steady shot at 1080p. Although both phones have a triple camera setup, bear in mind that the S10 Lite has a quite significant camera bump compared to the Note 10 Lite. On the front, both have the same 32-megapixel selfie camera, however, the camera hole punch is smaller on the Note 10 Lite. On the sides, both phones have similar button cutouts for the power and volume rocker, with the Note 10 Lite buttons positioned slightly higher than the S10 Lite. On the bottom is a weird one because the Note 10 Lite comes with a headphone jack and the S10 Lite lacks this feature. Both phones charges via USB-C and also comes with the same loud bottom firing speaker. Neither phone has IP68 water and dust resistant. Although it's frustrating, it's understandable to reduce the cost of the phone. The S Pen is what sets the Note 10 Lite apart from the S10 Lite or any other smartphone competitions in that matter. With the S Pen, you definitely increase your overall productivity with the phone, as you can use the off-screen memo to take notes, sign documents, and many more. Some people just like having their pen to use with their phone, especially for business professionals. So again, I'm really glad that Samsung decided to release a more affordable Note with the S Pen. When it comes to the specs, the S10 Lite packs a more powerful and newer chipset, a 1-year-old flagship-grade Snapdragon 855 processor compared to the 2-year-old Exynos 9810 on the Note 10 Lite, which was used on the Galaxy 9 in 2018. Although both phones is running two different types of processor, performance-wise, playing games like PUBG Mobile, Call of Duty, Asphalt 9, I personally can't tell the difference. Both phones have no issue running the games in high settings. Just bear in mind that by having a more powerful and updated processor now, the S10 Lite is a more future-proof device, so expect the phone to just fly with any other games that comes in the future. Both phones is running One UI 2.0 on top of Android 10. As I mentioned on my previous dedicated overview of the phone, the UI comes with a lot of features, but obviously the Note 10 Lite wins in this department due to its overload of extra features that comes with the S Pen. In terms of day-to-day use of both phones, I find that there is no noticeable difference in performance, which shows that the outdated Exynos 9810 is still a fairly capable CPU. Both phones comes with a massive 45,000 mAh battery, but surprisingly, the Note 10 Lite lasted a few hours longer than the S10 Lite, with my usage of mainly for YouTube and social media. Keep in mind that this is probably due to the difference of processor inside. Moving on, the S10 Lite supports 45 watts charging and the Note 10 Lite only supports 25 watts charging, with both phones not supporting wireless charging, a feature reserved for the Samsung flagships. So there you have it, the Samsung S10 Lite versus the Note 10 Lite. So who is it for? Well, looking back at the points that we talked about, although the name Lite is meant to showcase a Samsung flagship device on a more affordable price, personally I think with both of these phones, Samsung is just not thinking, okay, we have the S10 Plus and the Note 10 Plus, how do we downgrade to fit a lower price tag? But they also are thinking about two different types of audience that they want to target. S10 Lite is to cater for the younger generations with a more up-to-date CPU and graphics for gaming, better camera quality, a more compact and lighter design which appeals to the younger audience. On the other hand, the Note 10 Lite feels more professional for a more mature business users due to the S Pen functionality, which is a business tool by itself. All that in a more affordable Lite package. Personally, after using both phones for a week, I must say I'm always coming back to the Note 10 Lite because of the S Pen. As a professional myself, having the S Pen increased my productivity. So in my opinion, the Note 10 Lite with its price is a better value thanks to the S Pen and the features that comes with it. I don't mind the outdated CPU, and also by having a zoom lens, it's a more versatile camera, which I like. Overall, I'm really impressed with what Samsung is offering with these two smartphones. Both offers a good smartphone experience, provided that you fall into those two categories that they are targeting at. So what do you guys think? Do you agree with my pick? Which smartphone will you go for? Let me know in the comment section below. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share and subscribe for more videos on this channel. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.